Hare Krishna. Hello, devotees. Hare Krishna. So, today we have come for this Attainment of Suddha and Suddha Bhakti, part 1 and part 2. So, today we have a special chapter for you. This chapter is very, very important. So, this chapter we will go through today. It's a new chapter and it's very important regarding the suffering of the jiva and how he can get out of this sufferings. Okay, so first of all, we'll start with our Guru prayers. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prasharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol dear devotees. Okay, so we have very nice these flowers. These are one kind of jasmine flowers. This is called it's one particular variety of a fragrant, very fragmented jasmine. One kind of jasmine. It's very auspicious for the Lord. So we can use this. This is actually called from. It's from spiritual world. That's what they tell about this flower, Parijata. They tell this flower as Parijata flowers. Okay, for this flower only, Krishna went to Indra's place to get this Parijata tree for his Rukmini, Satyabhama. So important flower. Okay. So now for Gaurnitai, they have very beautiful garlands, 2 garlands for them. So very nice. We can offer these garlands for our Gaurnitai. And then for Radha and Krishna, they have another 2 garlands. They are very, very beautiful garlands. So these garlands are made up with many variety of flowers. Some violet flower and all, some Krishna's color and one is white color. Nice. Different variety of flowers. Okay, so here for in the lunchtime, this is lunchtime and Radha and Krishna in ecstasy and Radharani in rasa. So you can see tears from her eyes. Such nice pastime is going on. And Krishna has come as a gopi. So beautifully. So we will offer in such a nice pastime, we are going to offer such nice, wonderful lunch thali. This is for Radha and Krishna, very beautiful, very nice, sweet, milk sweets, peda, then chapatis, and then again one samosa, peda, and rice, then some sabji, 2 varieties of sabji, dahi, and juice. It's so nice. This thali is very nice. They have made everything with a silver plate and silver cups. Nice it is. So nice. With love and devotion, they are offering this to Radha and Krishna. So here comes our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So we have sweet rice for him, very nice sweet rice with that saffron and all dry fruits mixed. So this with Manjari Tulasi we offer for Radha and Krishna, and then we offer this for our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So, for our Prabhupada's lotus feet, we have very nice, beautiful flowers, these roses. So, these roses we will offer for Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet and get his mercy, his blessings, so that we can understand today's class nicely. And here we have got, wow, such a nice, wonderful, wonderful arrangement of fruits and sweets. So, Shrikand is there and many varieties of fruits are there. Curd is there. Then buttermilk is there. Sweets are there. Apples, oranges, kiwi, strawberries, grapes, blackcurrants, and paneer grapes, and then papaya, bananas, apples, and special cherries are there. Okay, mulberries are there. Berries and cherries. Wow, very nice. This plate itself is very nice to offer to our His Holiness Swami Maharaj. So this very lovingly you offer this to our His Holiness Swami Maharaj. So while we are offering, first we will offer to our Radha Krishna, and then for Srila Prabhupada. After that, we will offer this plate for His Holiness Swami Maharaj. After that, we can take Maha. Maha is for us. Okay. So here comes His Holiness Swami Maharaj's lotus feet. Please offer these beautiful flowers for the lotus feet of Maharaj. These flowers. It's this is also one kind of fragrant, very nice, with very great fragrance is there for this flower. This is one kind of jasmine, and with many layers of jasmine flower. That means this flower, this jasmine has got many layers. Generally, that jasmine has got only one petal all over. But this particular jasmine is with many layers, like 2-3 layers. So then so many petals will be there, and the fragrance is very yummy. So these flowers we will offer to His Holiness Swami Maharaj lotus feet. Okay, please pray to him for blessings. Please get his blessings so that we learn our subject nicely. Okay, everything is possible by the grace of the pure devotee. This is our subject today. Everything is possible by the grace of the pure devotee. Subtle body of the jiva. So, subtle body of the jiva is a storehouse of all experiences, memories, desires, likes and dislikes, karma, impressions, which create our habits. So, this subtle body of the jiva is the storehouse of all experiences, memories, desires, likes and dislikes, karma, impressions, which create our habits. So now we are going to make one workshop. In that we will type what are all there here. Okay, we'll go for the workshop now. We will make one workshop. Just a minute. So we can make this. Okay. So now we will make What are all the subject we are seeing here? We are seeing here. Yeah. We'll put number one. Number one. Okay, so we will start with this the storehouse of all experiences. Experiences, memories, we are not able to experiences, memories. See, so many things are registered in our memories. Then third, experiences, memories, desires, likes and dislikes. Desires, then likes and dislikes, likes, dislikes, then likes, dislikes, karma, impressions, karma, and then impressions, impressions. So all this together, what it is going to do, all these things are there, registered in our shuttle body, mind, false ego, intelligence, all these things are there. Okay, now okay, so now you have to so now we can yeah. See, now experiences, memories, desires, likes, dislikes, and impressions. So all these together, what it is going to do with us, it is going to create our habits. So our habits are created from all these things. Habits, habits. Our habits are created from this. Our habits are created from this. Our habits are created from these things. Okay. So now I think now you can understand. No? If we are not making this workshop, it will be little difficult to understand. No, that's why. Now you got the point. Our habits are created from these things. So this is the first subtle body of the jiva. This is under the topic subtle body. What is happening in our subtle body? These things are happening in our subtle body. These things are happening in our subtle body. Okay. Okay. These things are happening in our shuttle body. Experiences, memories, desires, likes, dislikes, and impressions. All these are creating our habits, which are created from our habits are created from these things. So this is very nicely it has come. Now next what Maharaj is telling. So the jiva is forced to accept a gross body with which a jiva can enjoy the material world and fulfill its desires. So all this is because what the desires are there. Now we'll make it big. We'll make it big. See, all these are things are happening in our subtle body due to our desires. That is very important. Now we will due to our due to our desires. Due to our desires. So I'll make this down. Then okay. So we'll go now. So these things are happening in our shuttle body due to our desires. So first we are experiencing one day. I will tell you as an example. One day, one fine day, somebody in somebody's house, they are giving us a nice gulab jamun. We experienced that very nice taste. The tongue cannot forget the taste. It is so tasty that Mataji has made a very nice offering for Krishna, and she has made that gulab jamun, and she has given us when we went to our house. Okay, so that experience of tasting that gulab jamun, it remained in our thoughts. So always, whenever we see gulab jamun or whenever we hear the name gulab jamun or whenever somebody is talking about gulab jamun, then immediately we remember, oh, that Mataji is very specialist in making the gulab jamun. One fine day she gave us this gulab jamun. If I need to make a gulab jamun, I have to somehow learn from her that gulab jamun, and I have to I have to do like that. But if that is not pure devotion, if it is with pure devotion, then we will think we will make the same thing for our Krishna also. If we think that that again I have to taste that, because of which I will make it again, learn, I will make it, and I will again offer to Krishna, and then I will eat. But on the way they are having Krishna, but the point is that it is so nice, it is so fantastic. I want my deity to have that. That point is not projected in the mind. In the mind, the point which is projected is that we want some what to say? We want this our taste buds to be satisfied. So like this. So in this way, we have that our desires are working like this. So now this experience is like this. Then memories. So we experienced the other day about that gulab jamun. Then we are carrying that memories of that gulab jamun. That memories, always remembering that, not always, at least sometimes when we are remembering gulab jamuns, or when we are coming across some gulab jamun, then we have the memories of that particular gulab jamun experience that Mataji gave, which was very tasty. So then if we are not doing Suddha Bhakti, then our mind will think, why not I taste it again? So that desire comes, if one more time I have to taste it in my lifetime, at least one more time I We are sorry, Hare Krishna. We are sorry that net connection got cut. So again, through mobile, we are calling you. Thank God we got it again. So yeah, we are there. So this, we have this, these things are happening in our shuttle body due to our desires. So experiences, memories, desires, likes, dislikes, and impressions. So I was telling that this gulab jamun is not that the other day what the other Mataji named. So there was totally different of that taste. So now we understand that this is nice and that is not nice. So liking and disliking comes. But if that likes and dislikes is not to us, if it is for Krishna's pleasure, or if we want to give pleasure to Krishna's senses, then it comes under bhakti. It doesn't. It is not no more. It is duality. It is in duality. No more. It is in duality. Okay. So this is likes and dislikes is like this. Okay. So the impressions. If we are not looking for Shuddha Bhakti and we are doing mixed Bhakti, then what will happen in a Kanishka level? All these likes and dislikes and memories and desires and experiences. See how gradually it came. Then this likes and dislikes, no, this is dualities. These dualities will get that impressions will get stuck in our shuttle body. Okay, this is how in the shuttle body the shuttle body is working. How the shuttle body is taking our this lifetime's all impressions to next life is now we are showing it. This is what is Maharaj has given. So experiences, first is experience, and then it get memorized, then desire, then likes and dislikes and impressions. We like I like this, I don't like it. So this is what is the impression. Then our shuttle body is carrying this impression. So according to our that impressions, our habits are created from these things, and the next lifetime we form our habits according to our impressions. Those impressions are carrying our likes and dislikes. That because our shuttle body is affected with duality, so it takes what the shuttle body is carrying, that impression of likes and dislikes. So this problem is coming. So our habits are created from these things. Okay. Okay. Next. There is a method by which we can remove karma in the mind, intelligence, and senses. If we can control the mind. Okay. Just a minute. So we lost here. We have to first finish this page. We forgot to finish this page. So the jiva is forced to accept a gross body with which the jiva can enjoy the material world and fulfill its desires. So now what is happening next? Next, this is what is happening in the subtle body of the jiva. Then mind, intelligence, and senses, what they are doing. Jiva's this very thought of enjoyment is forgetfulness of the Lord. Oh my God. This very thought, oh, I have to enjoy this gulab jamun. This thought of enjoyment, no? This is karma. Because this we want for ourselves, no? Then it is called karma. It's no more bhakti. For our karma, for our desire, we want to make that. But in the middle, we want to offer it to Krishna because we have been taught that if we offer to Krishna, then we can have. So our thoughts are not for the pleasure of Krishna. It's more on the lying on our side, on our enjoyment. Then it is calm. So that means that portion where we are forgetting, that portion of enjoyment, what we want, and that portion we are forgetting our Lord, isn't it? So this is our problem. Okay. So, subtle body of the jiva is a storehouse of all experiences, memories, desires, likes and dislikes, karma, impressions, which create our habits. So, subtle body of the jiva is a storehouse. So, it's a storehouse of all these things. So, we will put this. These things are happening in our subtle body due to our desires. Uh, our subtle body is a storehouse. Is a storehouse of all the following all the following things. These things are happening in our subtle body. Our subtle body is a storehouse. With all the following things. So this is what Maharaj is telling. So next is that. Next, what we saw. So the jiva is forced to accept a gross body with which the jiva can enjoy the material world and fulfill its desire. So because we have all these things, no, that experiences, memories, desires, likes, dislikes, karma, impressions, and all that, what is happening? The jiva is forced to have a gross body. So because the jiva wants to enjoy the material world, he is continuing with his desires. So what is happening? He doesn't have a desire for spiritual desires for fulfilling the instruction of his Guru or Krishna. He wants to fulfill his own desires. So what is going to happen? Then that means he wants to enjoy the material world and fulfill the desire of him. So that is why the jiva is forced to accept a gross body. Now you got the point. Why the jiva is forced to accept a gross body? Otherwise, why will we take a gross body if we want to serve Guru, serve Krishna, if we want if we have desires which are for Krishna, which are for Guru? Why we are here? Why are we here? Why are we accepting a gross body? Oh, somebody forced on me. No, nobody forced on you. It is that we wanted it. Because we desire to enjoy the material world, the gross body has been forced on us because of our subtle body, which is a storehouse of experience, memories, desires, likes and dislikes, karma, impressions. So it had so many impressions which had got very nice habits. Those impressions have formed many habits with which the subtle body is forced to take a gross body. The jiva is forced to take a gross body to fulfill its desires. Okay. Next, mind, intelligence, and senses. This is from Maharaj that 30th 1 2011 class. Jivas, this very thought of enjoyment is forgetfulness of the Lord. So generally the Atma is covered by mind, intelligence and senses. So now the Jiva wants to enjoy. He wants Kama. He wants to enjoy Kama. When he wants to enjoy, that enjoyment mood is called Kama. It's not Prema, it's Kama. So that Kama means no Bhakti. Opposite to Bhakti is Kama. Opposite to Prema Bhakti. Prema is Kama. That means the amount of karma, how much amount of karma we have, that much that amount of forgetfulness we have. Forgetfulness of of the Lord. So if we have 40% karma, 40% for we have forgotten the Lord 40%. That's all. It's very easy to understand. Generally, the Atma is covered by mind, intelligence, and sense. So the Atma is very, very subtle, and Atma is always covered by the subtle body, by mind, intelligence, and senses. And when karma enters the mind, intelligence, and senses, then it becomes detrimental. And when karma enters the mind, intelligence, and senses, then it becomes detrimental. So the mind, intelligence, and senses, no, they have to always remember Krishna. But instead of remembering Krishna, the mind, intelligence, and senses, they forget Krishna and they want karma and they want enjoyment for themselves, using their senses, using their intelligence, using their mind, not doing devotional service. They want to use mind, intelligence, and senses, all the senses for enjoyment, enjoying this material world, karma. Okay, then comes problem. So that means it is a detrimental for doing devotional service. Thus, the knowledge of the Atma is covered by Kama and Krodha. So, thus the knowledge of the Atma is covered by Kama and Krodha. So, the knowledge of the Atma is covered by Kama and Krodha. So, when Kama is there, Krodha automatically takes place. Because karma means desires, enjoyment tendency. We want that, we want that. Our mind is asking, yes, I want it, I want it, I want it. But it's not happening as we want. Then we are getting very angry. That is called krodha. Okay, it's covered by kama and krodha. And when karma resides in the mind, intelligence, and senses, then the mind and senses are uncontrolled. So when karma resides in the mind, intelligence, and senses, then the mind and the senses are uncontrolled. Okay. So when the mind, intelligence, and senses are stolen away by karma, enjoying tendency. I want this, I want this, I want this. Mind is thinking about, I want this, and always meditating upon it and using it intelligence and going to the YouTube and searching how nice that thing is, that the item what we want to buy, no, that item it is going and showing, seeing all the reviews and all that, and registering, I want this, I want this, I want this. So now, now what is happening? The intelligence is also supporting that shuttle body to forcing it to go towards that that object, that is mind, intelligence, and now senses also. They also want that item for enjoyment. So the kama means desire, which is a greedy desire is kama. That greedy desire, now the desire has become greedy. Now no more desire, it is greedy now, greedy desire. So which resides in the mind, intelligence, and senses. Then the mind cannot be controlled now. The senses cannot be controlled now. Uncontrolled, they become uncontrolled. Thus we are covered by ignorance. When it is uncontrolled, it becomes uncontrolled. No more of it is no more in our control. Then what will happen? Our mind, monkey mind, will become our mastermind. So we have seen about that monkey mind, that picture. I don't know where. Yeah, maybe I will try to bring that monkey mind picture. Just a moment. I'll try to bring it. I could not find it because I don't know in which file it is. So anyway, you can remember. We were seeing that, no? You can remember that those pictures. Monkey mind, no? That man will be jumping as the monkey says. So he will be bundled with a rope, and the rope will be handled by the monkey. So our monkey mind will become the master of us, and it will control us. That means we are under the control of the mind now. So the mind is controlling us. So this is called uncontrolled mind and uncontrolled senses. When our mind and senses are uncontrolled, then what is happening? We are not able to take a proper judgment. We are not able to take a proper decision. So then we are covered by ignorance. Thus, we are covered by ignorance. Okay. Next. So then the mind and the senses are uncontrolled. Thus, we are covered by ignorance. Okay. So now we saw that this our shuttle body is a storehouse. This one we made. Okay. Next. Next, we are going to the next page now. We have little more in today's class. There is a method by which we can remove karma in the mind, intelligence, and senses. If we can control the mind, intelligence, and senses, then we can control karma. So everywhere we have been told, control your mind, control your mind. But how to control? That is the question mark now. We don't know how to control the mind. The mind is jumping and running, leaving us at the back. The mind is jumping and running in front. What to do? So we have to find out a way in which we can control the mind. So controlling the mind means we have to remove that particular karma which is residing in that mind, intelligence, and senses. So if we can control controlling means everybody is telling control the mind, control the mind. But here our Maharaj is teaching us how to control the mind. Very depth. The subject matter is very depth. Even we are studying in the Bhagavad Gita that Krishna says control the mind to Arjuna. So what is happening with our mind, happening with our senses, intelligence, why it is becoming uncontrolled, it doesn't listen to us, this monkey mind, why, what is happening with us? All these are question mark for us. And Maharaj is going deep inside and is trying to make us understand this very nice aspects. So we can control the mind, intelligence, and senses. If we can control the mind, intelligence, and senses, then we can control karma. Isn't it? The mind, intelligence, and senses, these three are now filled with karma. Mind is always thinking about it. Intelligence is putting ghee to the mind. It's very nice. You take it. It's very important for you. So the intelligence is putting ghee for all the thoughts which the mind is thinking. The senses are ready to, put it into action. So in this way, that mind, intelligence, and senses are now the active places where our desire, karma, is working. Higher than the senses is mind. Higher than the mind is intelligence. Higher than the intelligence is Atma. So we have to know that now to control the mind, what should we do to control the mind? So we have to know these points, what Maharaj is doing. Higher than the senses is mind. Higher than the mind is intelligence. Higher than the intelligence is Atma. If we know these steps, if we know these this particular three secrets, then we can control the mind. Okay. So we should know that above the senses can be, mind is more than the senses. That means mind can control the senses. Mind is more than the senses. So if mind says, the senses will listen. Okay. Then higher than the mind is intelligence. Means intelligence is more than the mind. If intelligence says, "Arey Baba, don't do this. This is very good. It's going to get very. You are going to be trapped. You are going to be in problem. This is not good. He's going to cheat you. This is just cheating." Cheating thing what they are doing, don't go for this. So the intelligence has to, intelligence can control the mind. This is what is a matter. After that, we have to know that the intelligence also can be controlled by Atma. Okay, I don't know where is my Atma. I don't know how to control my Atma so that my Atma will control my intelligence. We can say like this. But Maharaj is taking us very deep. He says, to control the senses, we need to control the mind. To control the mind, we need to control the intelligence. To control the intelligence, we need to control the Atma. See how nicely Maharaj is taking deep. He's taking us in a very, very auspicious way, auspicious path, which we don't know all these days. Everybody is telling, control your mind, but we are not able to control our mind because we don't know how to control it. Now Maharaj is teaching us that to control the senses, we have to control our mind. To control our mind, we need to control the intelligence. If our intelligence is controlled, then the intelligence will control the mind. Okay. But if we control the intelligence of, if we control our intelligence, then we can control, if we want to control the intelligence, then we need to control the Atma, which is greater than the intelligence. Thus, when we develop a higher taste in the Atma itself, so if we develop a higher taste, means what? We are always life completely, we are desiring this one, that one, I want this, I want that, I want this. Center point is me and mine. Center point, if you take a big paper and just in the middle we keep a dot, big dot, and that dot is me. So this is what we if we change that dot and that dot is not me, if that dot is Krishna, then all our desires, it will be rotating around Krishna's desire, rotating around Guru's desire, because Guru is Krishna's representative. So that is why we have got these things. Okay. So we develop a higher taste in the Atma itself. Means that in Atma we are projecting ourselves. I am the important boss. Yeah. You don't know I am the important one. I have to be given respect. I have to be accepted by everybody as big boss. Like this. So all this we are doing, but the thing is that if in our Atma itself, if we come out of that me and mind, then if we think that our Guru's mission is more important than our self desires. Our Guru's mission is so important than our mission, mission of satisfying ourselves. Then that higher taste, the Atma itself will change its taste from me and mind to Guru and Krishna. Okay, that is called Atma changing itself to higher taste. So how nicely Maharaj is teaching that how to come out of this ignorance and control the mind. All these days, I myself, all these days, I've controlled your mind, control your mind, control your mind. How to control? See, Maharaj is telling step by step, just like a child, no? Even a child can learn how to control the mind. So he says, if you want to control the mind, you control your intelligence first. If you want to control your intelligence, then control your Atma. If you want to control your senses, then control your mind. Then if you want to control your mind, intelligence, then control your, if you want to control your intelligence, then control your Atma. How to control your Atma? I don't know where my Atma is. If you say like that, then he says in Atma means we are desiring something. Okay. So if we are changing our desire from selfishness to Guru and Krishna. I have my own mission. I have my own goals. I want these things. But if we can change that, if we have some love for Krishna, then we will accept the Guru as the representative of Krishna. And then we will start loving Guru and Krishna. Then what will we do? We will accept their instructions. Because Krishna is instructing us through the Shri Guru Muga Padma Vakya. So Guru is instructing means it's Krishna's instructions coming out from his mouth. So then if we can change, take a diversion. No, now that the train is, boat is sailing towards west. Now we have to change the direction, opposite direction we have to go. We have to go on east side. Okay. So like this, if we are going to change the taste, higher taste in the Atma itself, then we can control our mind. This higher taste in the Atma is very, very important. Then if we develop a higher taste in our Atma, we lose the lower taste. Generally, when this higher taste takes place, our mind, intelligence, the lower taste will automatically run away from there. Lower taste is giving enjoyment to ourselves. Higher taste is to giving enjoyment for Krishna and Guru. So to please them, that is lower. That is higher taste. To act for one's own enjoyment in the material world is lower taste. So to act for the enjoyment of the Lord is higher taste. Okay, we need to engage in Bhakti Yoga. For this Atma to change itself from lower taste to higher taste, we need to engage in Bhakti Yoga. Thus, when we engage our senses, mind, intelligence in Bhakti, we destroy karma, realize the Atma, and at last realize the Lord. Then what will happen? Slowly we'll engage our senses, then our mind. That's why in the beginning they have given what they have given. In the beginning they have given Kriti Sadhya. Kriti Sadhya means to work with our using all our senses. So this is what is 64 angas. We use some angas we do using our mind, intelligence, but many angas are Kriti Sadhya. We are using our senses and performing devotional activities. Whenever we getting some taste for these devotional services, slowly, when the senses are, when the mind is controlled, then the senses will be controlled. That means the mind is telling now the senses, senses, don't go there. It's not at all nice. It's very tasty when we are serving Guru or Vaishnavas. It's very nice. Like that, the mind will instruct the senses and the senses will listen to it, because mind is a master of the senses. Okay, now if we are engaging our intelligence also in bhakti. Like we have some talents, like some music talent, or some laptop, some computer, something we know, and we can use it, the talent in our bhakti. Then what will happen? The intelligence will get very tasty in all bhakti items, because the intelligence thinks this is very nice, it's very interesting, it's very intelligent way I am utilizing my talents and all in bhakti services. So it's very nice. So the intelligence is telling mind, don't go for all this small stuff. Don't go. It's not nice. Don't go for a movie, or don't go for something else. This is very nice. We will spend our time in the for bhakti, helping our Guru and Krishna by doing some service in the laptop, something like this. The intelligence will control the mind. It can, when the intelligence has got taste for doing these services, then this intelligence can control our mind and intelligence senses. Okay, now you got this point, isn't it? Okay, now how to control the intelligence? So to control the intelligence in the Atma itself, we have to develop that higher taste. We have to love our Krishna, and to reach Krishna, we have to serve our Guru. So all these things will happen, this higher taste will happen in the Atma itself. When the Atma is telling the intelligence, controlling the intelligence, mind and senses, they will listen to our Atma. Okay. Otherwise, our Atma will be jumping towards enjoying the material world. Okay. Okay. So we destroy karma, realize the Atma, and at last realize the Lord. So in this way, when we are engaging our Atma directly by getting a higher taste, Atma doesn't have to do anything. It is just sitting inside. But if we have a nice higher taste for Krishna, then what will happen? The Atma will engage, control the mind, intelligence, and senses. So at that moment, what is happening? This is a very important point. At that point, what is happening? We are not engaging in any activity which are against the bhakti. And for our karma, we are not engaging our senses, mind, intelligence. It's not working for our karma. So the activity itself, whatever activity we are doing, that itself is only bhakti. It is not karma. It is not for our pleasure. So naturally, what is happening? There is no karma, isn't it? When we do some action, there is a reaction. But when we are doing bhakti, where is the reaction? So unknowingly we destroy karma. So we no need of no reaction, because we don't do any actions, material actions. We are only doing spiritual action. So then we destroy the karma. Then in Atma we realize Guru and Krishna. This is very important. Oh, this taste is very nice for me. The Atma is realizing I need to do this only. I should not do this like that. Do this of things of karma. Whatever for my enjoyment, I should not do. It is not giving me pleasure. But when I serve my Guru and Krishna, it is very tasty, very nice. So like this, the Atma will realize now, oh, the higher taste is only serving Krishna and Guru, not serving ourselves. Then at last, the Atma will realize the Lord. Through Atma, we realize the Lord. First we realize the Atma, and then we realize the Lord. Okay. So now how to engage the mind? How to engage the mind? Now, by the mercy of the Lord, when the jiva is engaging its mind in remembering the Lord and in the service of the Lord and concentrate on the Lord, then bhakti appears and increases because of the Lord's mercy. So nice. You see, this is very, very nice. How to engage the mind. So by the mercy of the Lord, what is happening next? The jiva is engaging its mind in remembering the Lord. Now Krishna is also very merciful. He's showing, he's sending Bhakti Shakti. So the jiva is engaging its mind in remembering the Lord and in the service of the Lord and concentrate on the Lord. Okay. So now the jiva's mind is engaged in service, how to do this service nicely. So always remembering Krishna, then concentrating on Krishna. The mind is engaged in all sort of these things. So then bhakti appears. So continuously when that jiva is engaging his mind, then continuously when he is engaging his mind, what is happening? He is getting nice bhakti. So bhakti is coming because he's concentrating on the Lord, he's concentrating on the service of the Lord, he's remembering the Lord like this. So it increases because of the Lord's mercy. And of course, the bhakti not only appears in him, it is also increasing in him. The mind should be concentrated on the Lord all the time. If we are using the mind for some time for concentrating on the Lord, and after that, we are going for the material things. Our mind is wandering in material things. Then it's not going to be very effective. The mind should be concentrated on the Lord all the time. Thus, utilizing the mind in a proper way, we can attain higher taste, and thus the mind can be controlled. So, the utilization of the mind in a proper way, if we use the mind in a proper way with a higher taste, we can attain higher taste, and thus the mind can be controlled. Okay? So, until unless we get a higher taste for Guru's service, Krishna's service, the mind cannot be controlled. Because the mind will go wander here and there, eat all kinds of nonsense stuff. And we cannot control it. That mind will control us like a monkey master. So this is the method recommended by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. So this is what Maharaj class, in Maharaj class, so nicely he gave all these points. So nice. Okay. So I think today, now we will make one more workshop because it is very important. We will do one more workshop. So, first we will say what? Mind. By controlling mind, senses are controlled. By controlling senses are controlled by mind, we can say like this. Senses are controlled by mind. Then are Senses are controlled by mind. Then mind is controlled by intelligence. Intelligence. Now, intelligence is controlled by Atma. So, if we change our from lower taste to higher taste to higher taste, if we change from lower taste to higher taste, if our Atma is, we know, if our Atma is transformed from lower taste to higher taste, I'll make it big. Senses are controlled by mind. Mind is controlled by this one, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now this is if our Atma is transformed from lower taste to higher taste, then ulta, what is happening? What's happening? Then these things happens. These things happens. What are all happening? What is happening when we are changing from lower taste to higher taste? What is happening? We'll put a arrow mark. Okay. So what is happening? First, these things are happening. Number one, intelligence is controlled by Atma, controlled by the Atma, which is with higher taste. With higher taste. Higher taste. Taste. Which is filled with higher taste. Filled with higher taste. So this is what is happening. Number one. Then what else is happening? Next, what is happening? Secondly, what is happening? Intelligence controlled by the Atma is filled with higher taste. Mind is controlled by intelligence. Mind is controlled by the influence of intelligence, of the intelligence. Mind is controlled by the influence of the intelligence. So now mind is controlled. Okay. Next. Third, we don't have space. We'll make it small. Okay. Now, third, what is happening? Now, mind, intelligence, then now senses. Senses are controlled by mind is controlled by the influence of the intelligence, and senses are controlled by mind, by the influence of mind. Influence of mind. Clear, no? Now, so nice, it's clear. So, this is how we have to control the mind. So at last, everything is controlled only by changing our taste. Our Atma, we have to change our taste from lower taste to higher taste. We should not, if we are going to desire for ourselves, I need to be nice, I have to be nice, I want to become a star, I want to become the important person, then how can we promote our Guru or promote our Krishna in the public? So this is what is happening. So we have to not be selfish, and when we get taste, higher taste, then we will change our attitudes. Then all our mind, intelligence, everything will be controlled, because our taste is for that, for our to serve our Guru and Krishna. So in this way, we will control our mind. How to control our mind? This is our topic today. How to control our mind. This is what is the question. Okay. So I think you understood, because of our PPTs. It's very easy to understand. Otherwise, no, with the book, if we are going to sit, it's going to be tough. It's very easy like this. Oh, simple, just like a child we can learn. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, dear devotees. We made 2 workshops today. These 2 are very, very important. If you can go through this, that means we are going to change our lifestyle only. Today's class is very important. Maybe it is a small class, but it is very important class. Why I am want to stop here because I want you to dive inside this subject and think over it. Why is it not so easy to control our mind? If the mind is completely filled with love for Krishna, love for our Guru, and then what will we do? We will serve. We will serve Krishna. We will serve our Guru's mission. Then where is the problem? So that is a higher taste. When we have higher taste, that's what happened with our Prabhupada. So he got a higher taste of serving his Guru. He desired to serve his Guru. So what happened? Because his Guru, he wanted to serve, this higher taste was there with him, and nothing could affect him. So every minute he was utilizing for serving his Guru. So in this way, Prabhupada made it. And we can also make it. It's very easy. It's not a big cumbersome thing. We have to change our taste. Our taste for this material world and our taste for enjoying ourselves. That selfishness, we change it, divert it towards Krishna, Krishna's giving pleasure to Krishna. Then that's it. Everything is finished. Everything is cleared. Now we are controlling our mind. Okay. So when we change in our Atma, the higher, from lower taste to higher taste, automatically our Atma is controlling our intelligence, and automatically our intelligence is controlling our mind, and automatically the mind is controlling our senses. So naturally, all our time, all our thoughts, all our words, everything we use in the service of Guru and Krishna. That's all. Simple. It's very simple. Okay. Controlling the mind. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Thank you so much for giving me such a wonderful, pleasurable talk. This speech by because of you, I was going through it very sharp and deep. It's so nice what Maharaj has taught, the way he has taught it, so nice. So even a child can understand. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Vancha kalpadarupesha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.